Good morning, YouTube. It's me, Vic. Hello. How are you guys? I just wanted to come on today and talk about how God knows what He's doing and my emotions. Yesterday, I had a very hard time accepting the fact that 37 Sweet Pea passed away. My emotions was all over the place. I was feeling down and out, could not stop crying, was in shock, feeling all sorts of different types of, emotions. Now, I never knew that I cared and loved so much for someone that I have never met personally, hanged out with, ate lunch with, did anything that friends do when they're together personally. And I always used to question myself and say, is it possible to make friends on social media without really knowing someone? I mean, do you have to be friends, like hang out personally, to consider that a friend? Or is it okay to be friends with somebody on the social network that you have never met but just chat on the phone or email one another or comment on each other's videos? This is my very, very first experience ever to have lost somebody on social media and it affected me the way that it affected me. I never knew that I cared so much or loved this lady the way that I feel right now. I have a few family members looking at me like, are you seriously like feeling that way? I mean, I'm sorry about your friend, but you don't even know the person. You never hung out with the person. How could this possibly be? Not that my family members are not feeling the pain that I'm feeling. Like they don't know her. So when you don't know somebody, it's not the same as when you know them. So when they're seeing me crying, being the way that I'm being, they're like, wow. I never, because people don't, this world have changed. People are meeting each other, husband and wives are meeting each other on the internet. Friends are being created on the internet. It's possible. Some people don't believe that, but it is possible, because this is proof right now. Because if I didn't believe it, I believe it now, because look how I feel. I am hurt by this individual being, yesterday I just had to make a video. You know why I made the video for her yesterday? When I talked to 37 Sweet Pea, we always talked of God. She was so positive. She's so spiritual. Everything is God this. And she loved God. And we and her would always talk about that. And I know for a fact, in my heart, I felt by making the video and dedicating it to her and acknowledging her, I felt that her spirit saw the video and she knows that I do care and I do love her. What's really bothering me, honestly speaking, she contacted me about 2-3 months ago, left me a message on my phone. I listened to the message maybe 3 or 4 days later, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta call her back. I completely forgot about it. Completely. It's not until yesterday I realized, oh my God, she did contact me and I didn't return her phone call. So that's what's been messing with me, because you don't know what she wanted to say. She probably, and I'm not trying to cry today. Oh, I have to fight it. Okay, so things like that bothers me, and I just feel this is the moral of why I'm making this video, is to let you guys know, if you have any family members, friends, YouTube friends, yes, you can have YouTube friends, and people will try to contact you, inbox you, please reply to these people, speak to them. You never know what's going to happen. It doesn't have to be a situation where it is a cancer disease. It could be a car accident. It could be a heart attack. It could be anything that will take these people away, because you're here today and gone the next. You don't want to feel the way that I'm feeling to not have communicated with the person, and I didn't do it intentionally. That's the thing, it wasn't intentional. It's just that, you know, I have a lot of things going on. I can't remember all the time, you know, to call people back. I even do it with people in my personal life, and then some people get upset at me like, girl, I called you 2 weeks ago and you never call me back, and blah. It's not my fault. Sometimes I have things going on in my life. I'm busy, okay? So that's a main reason that's bothering me. She will be missed, and she's a wonderful individual. For those of you who never got to meet her or hear of her, if you met her, you would love her. She was one of the best. One of the best. There's so many. I always talk about this. There's so many young ladies. There's so many women on YouTube and gentlemen that are awesome. And when you get to know them, they're just amazing people. And I am so happy that I had an opportunity to meet her. Well, not personally, but to meet her through YouTube, of course, and become cool with her. We spoke on the phone for a long time. We've been talking on the phone for like years. I mean, I met her 6 years ago, and we've been talking from that point on. And like I mentioned, she supported me with my business, and she has made purchases. She has done reviews for me with my product line at the time, and she's done a lot of sweet things for me. I've spoken to her if I'm going through something emotional. I could talk to her. I reached out to her, and she would always come with positive talk to me. Whatever it is that I was going through, she's positive. She's always uplifting, and I love that. I love positive, uplifting people that's going to help me to be a better me. I can't be around that negativity, and she was nothing like that. And for those of you who know her, know exactly what I'm talking about. So, is it possible to make friends here on social network? Absolutely. It's tough, but I know that God knows what He's doing. God make things happen for a reason. She's no longer suffering. She's with God now. And I know that she is. I know she is, because she always talked about God. Yes. So with that being said, guys, I'm okay. I'm doing good. This is a natural reaction. That's when you care about people. I never knew I cared so much for her. And like I said, this is the first time in my life that I've experienced anything like this before in social media, of somebody that I know that I've spoken to that have passed away. This is my first experience. Actually, Long Hair Don't Care also, I made a video for her, but I was not as close to her as I am close to 37 Sweet Pea. I did make a video for Long Hair Don't Care, but you know, I've commented on her channel. We just spoke, you know, lightly. I comment, tell her hair was beautiful. It's like, oh, thank you, that's it. And we never really interacted with each other, but me and 37 Sweet Pea is different. We spoke on the phone. You know, when you speak to people, you get close. You don't realize how close you get. You get connected to the person. Yes, you do. And even if you don't speak on the phone, all that back and forth emailing and commenting on videos and stuff like that, you start to get. You don't realize that if, God forbid, I'm telling you, ladies, if you will see that if you get close to somebody here on YT, something happens to that person, it will affect you. You never would think that it would, but it will affect you in the worst way. And it's happening to me. And I'm trying to be strong about it and trying to not let it consume me, because I have to focus. I have things that I got to take care of. But at the end of the day, it's still in the back of my mind. It's still there. It's freshly in my head. But I know I'm going to be okay, because I've been there, done that, and things get better. Every day, things is going to get better. Even with her family, they're going to be okay. I know it's not easy at the moment, but they will be fine. Death is like that. God doesn't put you in situations you can't handle. It don't matter what it is. There's a reason for everything. Even when it comes to something so tragic, so sad, there's a reason for it. We may not want to accept it, but we have no choice. But at the end of the day, the person who was suffering in pain, they're the ones who's relieved. They're the ones who's up there with God, visiting the rest of the fam with God. She's in a much better place. And that's what's going to keep me from keep crying and being emotional. But I couldn't help it yesterday. I was in shock. I had to make the video raw, uncut, didn't care how I looked. Had to do it. So with that being said, God bless you all. And all of you ladies and gentlemen, I care for all of y'all. I care for, especially the ones that I'm closer to. Y'all know who you ladies are. I'm close to certain ones. I can't really say who, but there's certain ones. Y'all know who you are. And there's even the ones that I may not talk on the phone with, and you comment on my videos, my friends on Facebook. I care for everybody. I have a caring spirit. I'm an emotional person. I care for people. I genuinely do. It's not an act. It's not fake. It is what it is. That's just me. So with that being said, take care and goodbye. Bye-bye, guys.